as the summer camping season hits its peak, there is a renewed warning about the danger of food allergies, especially since next month will mark the one-year anniversary of Natalie Georgi's death at Camp Sacramento.
KCRA 3's Mike DeSalle is live at Folsom Lake with what you need to be looking out for as parents.
Yeah, and one Sacramento allergist told me that basically a worst-case scenario would involve being in a remote situation not near emergency medical care. The type of situation you might encounter while camping in certain parts of California. It's a similar situation to what happened last year when 13-year-old Natalie Georgi had an allergic reaction after biting into a dessert treat she did not know was made with peanuts. Georgi had a life-threatening allergy to peanuts. So now, as camping season is getting into full swing, football player Adrian Peterson and ReadyToGo.com are asking you to be aware of what the signs and symptoms of potentially deadly allergic reactions are.
The importance is getting this campaign out. There's a serious health issue, and people may be at risk of having severe allergies, particularly this summer and the like. People out and about, traveling, food allergies, stinging insect allergies, and want people to have an anaphylaxis action plan, work with their provider to get the message out.
And part of getting the message out is educating people about what some of the signs and symptoms are. These here are some of the more serious signs you can look for to spot and recognize a potentially serious allergic reaction. They include the swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat, trouble breathing, and a sense of doom, a feeling of impending doom in the person who is suffering that allergic reaction. And then also part of this educational campaign is letting people know that if you have a known allergy, you want to carry one of these. This is an EpiPen, and this contains a drug that can potentially stop an allergic reaction and save your life, especially if you're stuck out in a remote area. However, as Natalie Georgi's death pointed out, she had not one, not two, but 3 EpiPens, and those didn't even stop the allergic reaction. So even having one of these is not a guarantee you will survive. The best thing to do is to know what you're allergic to and do your best to avoid ingesting any of those known allergens. Live at Folsom Lake, I'm Mike DeSalle, KCRA 3 News.
Mike, you did mention that in Natalie Georgi's case, her father did try to administer several of those EpiPens, although ineffective. Is that something that the doctors are recommending, that parents carry several of those EpiPens with them, especially when they go on camping trips?
Well, you always want to be prepared. So yes, if you feel, there's kind of a sliding scale on just how sensitive you are to your different allergens. So the more serious cases, you might want to carry more than one. But the other big thing is also look at the expiration date on these, because these do expire. Last thing you want to do is be out in a remote area with an expired EpiPen and having a potentially fatal allergic reaction.
Good point. Thank you, Mike.